piece has an opposite. Okay? Versus this does not have an opposite. It's a single character. This is a single character. It does not have an opposite. Okay? This is something just so you know. We said, what are those characters fall under what? What is a group of this? What is the group for that put these three letters together? No, not whispering. What? Whistling. These are the letters of whistling. Huruf al-safir, right? So that's a safir. That's another.
Safir is whispering?
Yes. Whistling. Whistling.
It's not whispering.
Okay? So right now, I'll show you that we have covered few characters of the letters. This is one character, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 9 characters so far, because these characters help. I mean, this is what the Arab, the ulama came up with to show you these letters. Once you learn the character of the letter, you know a little bit more about the letter. Just like if you know about somebody, you know once you learn their character, you can, you know them. We said a sheen has its own character by itself. And we said this before, it's called al-tafashi, which means spreading. Ash. Ash. The voice has to spread over your entire tongue. And that's another character. And that's one letter. Okay, and why did I want to say this? Because I actually wanted to... okay. Alright, so know these characters. It's important to know these characters. There's more characters, inshallah, will come by to learn. But this will show you, obviously, this is the only character to be avoided. Right? This one has to be avoided. Some characters are characters of strength overall, that makes the letter powerful, strong. Some characters are weaknesses. For instance, istitala is power. Ista'la is power. Shidda, strength, is power. Hams, it's not, it's weak. Safir, this is something I was always wondering, what is a safir? Do you think it is a strength or weakness?
Weak.
Or somebody said there's strength and it's got weakness here. Do you think safir is weakness or a strength?
Swad is strong.
Yeah, it's a strong.
Sad is because of the ista'la, right? No, but you see, you can actually sit here now and look at which letter is stronger. I can sit here and say, well, let me see, Ad-Dad has istitala, and it has ista'la, so that's 2 strengths in here, for instance. But then maybe At-Ta would has maybe strong, because it's got qalqala, and it's got ista'la, and it's got shidda. You know? So what do you think is a safir? Here's this. I'll tell you how you can tell. If you are walking into a salah, or somebody's doing salah, performing, and they're like in dhuhr or asr, and you don't know what they're reading, but if you're hearing this, if they say sirat al-ladina, but they're saying it so soft, can't you hear while people in salah, you can hear this little whistling sounds? Why is that? Because they travel. It's such a small, tiny sound. Even they're saying it to themselves in their position while they're salah, but you can actually hear them. Or they are making the durud, they're making salah ala nabi. Or they can reading al-Fatiha, salah, sirat al-mustaqim, even this. You can hear it. It travels. And that makes it shiddah. It makes it strengthening. It's powerful. It's a strong character because it can travel through things. Anyway, so this is done with that. I'm going to go ahead and start erasing because I'm going to talk about today, inshallah. The last 2 exits, inshallah, we want to talk about is the lips and the nasal cavity.
Can you go for like each word? How istifala is like lowering opposite of isti'ala?
Okay, how is istifada lowering opposite of isti'la? Ha, right? Sa, ta, ta. Where's my tongue? When I say ta, where's my tongue? It's here, at the bottom. Okay? Versus when I say ta, ta, ah, my tongue has to go up. It has to rise up. Okay? And for practical purposes, for implementing this, this is the whole thing. You don't say ah. This is the ah in here. And here it will be just ta. Here, a little tiny smile. Now you open your mouth because it will help you to lower your tongue in the back. Smiling versus ah. Circle. Shidda. Aj. Ad. Ak. Stops. My voice stops. Abruptly has to stop there. I cannot say aj. This is not jim. Aj. Right? This is shidda because it stops. Rakhawa would be aw. Right? Rakhawa means leniency. Right? It's very lean. It's very soft. Malleable. Okay? It's malleable. Soft. Ay. No, ab? No.
No, not
Actually, falls in the middle, but yeah. Right? There's a wasat, yes. All right, fine. I'll put it in here. Why not? Guys, let's just, the one in between is this. These are the letters for the in between. Lin, Omar. Al, an. Why? Because I am doing some kind of action. I am still preventing the sound to come through completely out without something. Al, what did we say? Al. The sound is partially stopped, but it diverges and comes out from both sides, right? I am stopping the letter. Al. I'm first stopping it, but the sound comes from the sides. So I'm putting like, as if the water is running and I'm putting something to block it, but it's not blocking it completely. Okay, and it's finding ways to come around. Al, an. I stopped it from the tongue, but it's coming from the nose. An, ah. There's some hardship to make ah. Continue. I know it's very difficult. I'm stopping it, but the sound is coming from my nose. Arr, because I have to keep the sound there. Okay, so this is in wasat. Rakhawa, the rest of the letters in here. So the rest, this plus that, the rest of the letters from those two minus those two, like aw. So easy to say. I. Right? Very easy to say. Af. Very easy to say. This is why it's called rakhawa. It's easy. It's easy.
Rakhawa is the opposite of shidda.
Rakhawa is opposite of shidda.
And al-wasat is opposite of?
Al-wasat is in between.
Okay.
Right? Al-wasat is in between.